me making some these. Yeah. Hi. Oh, don't even get me started. Well, why the fuck can I talk to my mum about it? Too. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Hi. I want to return and repurchase this dress. Have you worn the dress? No. It looks a little bit worn, like the tag's fallen off and maybe being reattached. Was it like that when we sold it to you? Was it like? Oh, by the way, I paid full price. Well, yeah, it was a brand new item then. So, look, I'm actually really in a rush. So I haven't worn it, and I want to get my money back, and then I want to buy it again, but keep the money from the difference. Okay, it's just for me to accept this. It would have to be in resellable condition, but it is resellable. Like, I am going to purchase it back. You're going to sell it to me. If I did that for you, I would have to do that for every customer. And if I did that for every customer, the store would lose thousands of dollars every week. So how is that my problem? Well, we can't accept something that has obviously been used. What, do you think you're like so entitled for working in a shop or something? No, I really don't. Like, you just want the power to say no, obviously. I don't like saying no, honestly. I'm a yes person. Like, I've got this whole calendar full up of events that I don't want to go to because I don't know how to say no. Okay, like I have to go. I'm on a parking meter and I've had a really stressful morning. So if we can just get this together. But it wasn't on sale when you bought it and wore it for the last 8 months. Make another point, will you? Make another point?
Make another point, make another point. Make another point, 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 make another point. This isn't very morally correct, and you know it. You think it doesn't matter that we're a business and you show it, because ultimately it looks just like you've worn it, and it smells like it lingers off with tea, run and vomit. So someone you know had a similar situation. We will occasionally honour a sale a week after its initiation, but it seems you were taking advantage both of our policy and of my chosen vocation. I agree, having a year-long return policy means it'll be abused by those customers consumed with their greed, but this affects my job, and good God, I need my job. I have a fur baby to feed. But it's not up to me, it's up to those who are paid 10 times as much as what I take home, and they make all the tweaks and quirks. I'm just a shop clerk, so let me tell you how retail works. When an item is a year that it is spent onto the floor, it goes down in price, maybe by half, maybe even more. You hold an item that you want but won't shell out the money for. If you're so damn poor, then what are you shopping designer for? Be like me, I can't afford designer or vintage secondhand. Everything I wear bears the ASOS brand. Fashion moves faster than an hourglass of sand. The trending kind is unfairness you simply cannot stand. Or pretend not to, and took on my day to make me want to say you just want a bit of extra cash in hand.
Make another point, make another point. Make another point, make another point.
Look, I'm not saying business is fair, but it's worked for me so far. So don't hate the system that made you who you are.
Make another point, make another point.